Hey, what's up? This is Antonio Thompson from AntonioRThompson.com, and I'm coming to you from my home office here in Brooklyn, New York. Are you lost or, in the dark with how to find your best prospects on Facebook for your network marketing business? In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 simple ways that you can find your best prospects, the perfect prospect for network marketing on Facebook. And so why Facebook? I think it was last month, if you're watching this video, last month means June 2017. But last month, Facebook announced that they reached 2 billion monthly active users. 2 billion, billion with a capital B. And so if that's not reason enough to see that your ideal prospects and customers are on Facebook, some other things that you want to consider is that if you're in any city, whether it be a city like New York, where you walk down the street and everyone's head is buried down in their phone, walking down the street, on the subway, hate to say this, even people who are driving tend to be buried in their cell phone. And we were spending 30 minutes per day at the bare minimum on our cell phones and on Facebook. And so your ideal prospect and customer is on Facebook, and you just need to know how to find them. And so here are 3 ways that you can go about finding them. The first way, and this is probably the foundation of building a business on Facebook, is that you have to be attractive. Not you personally, but your Facebook profile has to be attractive, right? Think about any of the any dating app out there, like Match.com, Chemistry, or what's the other one? Swiping, Tinder, right? Think of those apps, right? You're attracted to someone based on their physical appearance and what they say in their profile. So your Facebook profile, whether it be a business profile or a personal profile, has to be attractive. Not saying you have to have the greatest looks, but you need to be attractive to the person that you're trying to attract to your business or to attract to your product, right? So make sure that your cover photo is something that is, of your family or inspirational and not of your company's products, unless you own the business. That's different. If you don't own the business, right, it should be something inspirational, something about you, your brand, or your family for your personal page. And your profile photo should be of you, right? Not of an avatar, not of a cartoon, not of your dog, not of your company product. It should be of you smiling, right? So making sure your profile is attractive, so it's one that people want to connect with. Because what's going to happen when you start to communicate and message people, they're going to stalk you. Literally, they're going to stalk you and check you out. They're going to see if you're someone worth connecting with. And if your profile is filled with, my shake, my tea, my wraps, my whatever you're selling, they're gonna either decide for themselves if they want to connect with you for that product, or they're gonna go to trusty Google and either buy it themselves without connecting with you. So you wanna be attractive, you wanna put out information that, or posts that, get your audience to reach out to you, which leads me to the second point. You wanna be very intentional about what you share online, right? You wanna make sure that your posts, your status updates are engaging, they're interesting, they're funny, they're educational, they edify, right? They provide value to your audience. Think about your posts as if, if you were looking at your profile and you saw your own post, would you want to connect with yourself, right? Because like attracts like. Right? So if you want to attract people that are just like you, take yourself out of the situation and look back at your profile and say, okay, if I read that by somebody else, would I want to work with them? So be intentional with your posts, because people are going to, if they like your stuff, they're going to comment. If they like what you're sharing, they're going to engage. If they like what you're sharing, they're going to share it with people. And this gives you the opportunity to connect with them, to start a conversation, to see how you can, potentially help them with something, a product, your service, or your opportunity, right? So be intentional with your posts. Tip number 3, go where they are, right? 2 billion people on Facebook. They all have dreams, desires, people they follow, books they've read, products they already buy, and they're probably in communities on Facebook that are connected to those interests. And so Facebook makes it very, very easy for you to find people, right? There's a search bar up above where you can type in, people who like, Jenny Michaels, or people who like to travel, right? And so you can type that in and find groups, pages that your target, your ideal audience, your perfect prospects, where they are, right? So very simple. 3 tips. Tip number 1, make sure your profile is attractive. 2, be intentional with your posts. And tip number 3, go where they are. Simple as that. So I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, definitely drop a comment below. If you have questions, definitely reach out to me, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.